So good news and bad news. Bad news first, I have not been uploading again, and I'm very aware of that, and I feel terrible about it. My reasoning why is because of the good news. I am continuing with my, what's it called? Inventory project. God, you can see how, like, exhausting it is. But I finally got to wash my carpets in the living room. I have been wanting to do that since I moved in here, as it stank from the previous renter. And basically, I have now cleaned and repaired everything I own except for the computer. I have to like fix that up a little bit yet. I want to dust out the inside and like reinstall the operating system, get a fresh start there. And then what else is left? Like my van, that it's the salt. Oh god. And then like the inside of the fridge and maybe a couple miscellaneous things, but like we're pretty much done. All that is left is to retype the inventory list that my computer deleted in a previous video, or well, I mentioned in a previous video that my computer had deleted it, which was infuriating. But I mean, I'm making progress so much faster because like it's all fresh in my mind. It's all cleaned, repaired, organized. All I gotta do is just go back through everything, resort it out like into the bins a little bit nicer where everything fits properly or fits better. It's actually like freeing up a lot more space in my room, and yeah, just retyping out the list. And I think I might be able to have it done by like Monday, but probably more likely like midweek. Just because I overestimate a little bit, I guess, but I don't know. I've only got like a couple bins that are going to be tedious, and then it's like just a handful of large items, and I'm kind of done. Which is crazy because I've only been at it for like a few days. I totally forgot the other thing I was going to mention though. Oh, right. What prompted me to finally make a video is I'm finally putting my masks away. I got my bird mask. Um, because we are no longer required to wear masks at work. And I agree that I still should be wearing a mask. But to be honest, I've gotten to the point where like I'm just sick of them. Uh, and I hate to say that. I feel horrible saying that. Because, but on the bright side, it's like the chances of getting rid of this thing entirely, getting rid of COVID entirely, are long gone. Like, we had a shot, but there was plenty enough people that were refusing to do what was necessary to do that, so the chances of getting rid of entirely, that's not an option anymore. It's long gone. It's going to have to be an endemic. The pandemic essentially will never end. The endemic is not the end of the pandemic. It means that it will never end. It's just going to be around forever. And even though cases are increasing, deaths have been decreasing because of reinfections, because of vaccines, all that stuff. I've gotten my shots. I should probably get the booster, but I've gotten my two main shots. I never got COVID, probably. I think I might have gotten it in like December of 2019. And I possibly had it in July, but like I never lost my taste, so I never thought or like never considered getting tested, even though now in retrospect I should have. But like my point for all this rambling is I'm actually sad to be putting my mask away. Like I had a video at the beginning of this year or end of last year, something like that. Maybe it was like the middle of last year, saying that I genuinely miss 2020. The To finally have an excuse that everyone would be willing to respect to say no to social events, to just stay home and focus on myself, focus on my mind, getting that straightened out, getting my physical space and straightened out, like trying to reflect on my entire life and plan for the rest of my life, to have the time and space to do that, to have politics suddenly become center stage on social media. Now, obviously, there's a lot of downside to that, and it's a terrible platform to discuss those things, but they're important things to discuss. And it was just like filled me with hope every time I would like open my phone, and my feed on every platform would just be filled with political discussion, with BLM protests, with all this stuff of people fighting as hard as they could for what they believed in and trying to actually make the world a better place. That was just beautiful to witness. Like, to witness humanity coming together. And I miss that. And I'm going to miss these masks. I don't miss how the beard makes them so unbearably itchy. And I haven't been wearing them for a couple weeks, and I feel terrible about it because I know I should be, but I don't know, man. It's just crazy. I miss 2020. I really, really do. I really, really do. Anyways.